This is NBC6 South Florida Today.
Cooking for Passover is an art because it's regulated by Jewish laws that go back thousands of years, and all those laws have to be adhered to. Joining me now is Debbie Lekach, is that right?
Right, that's
from
correct.
WITZO, which is the Women's International Zionist Organization, and she's going to show us how to make a cake without flour. Welcome.
Right, thank you.
Now,
Thank you
first
so
of all,
much.
you
Yes.
explain to for those non-Jewish people in the audience why you need to make it without flour.
Right, we're not allowed during the holiday of Passover, we're not allowed to eat anything with flour, anything that rises. So when it comes to baking, it's a little difficult to find recipes that don't have flour in it because pretty much everything does.
The organization, of course, does a lot during the year, brings in speakers, you fight anti-Semitism. It's an organization that goes way beyond recipes.
Oh yes, absolutely. We have actually wonderful events coming up. We have a Mother's Day luncheon, May 9th, which is going to be fabulous. And I'm actually giving a cooking class also on May 4th in my home. We do beautiful events throughout the whole year for our organization. It's a wonderful organization.
Now, why don't you do a cooking class for us right now?
I'd love to. Okay,
right.
Let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, you need a pan, an 8-inch pan, and with just any parchment paper, we're going to actually grease the pan. We're going to place the parchment paper, and we're going to also grease that just to...
Yeah, now why don't you show him? Because there's the camera right there.
Okay, here you
You're
go,
doing
yeah.
this. There you go.
We just make it nice and so we make sure that the cake is going to pop up and it'll stay nice and moist.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to get started with the batter. We have here margarine, and we're just going to heat that up, and we're going to melt the margarine. This is 10 tablespoons of margarine. That's correct. We're going to heat this up, and we're going to melt it with our chocolate.
And we're going to have the full recipe on our website.
Yes, yes. And this is actually very, very easy because it really doesn't take a lot of time. You can do it throughout the year, too, because it's delicious.
It smells like bittersweet chocolate.
Yes, this is bittersweet chocolate. We're going to add sugar to it. Do you mind stirring this for me?
No,
okay.
go ahead.
Just let it melt, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the batter. Here we have 4 eggs, which we're going to beat. Just get that up. You want to beat it for about 3-4 minutes to get nice and thick. So I'm just going to put it on high here. And to this we are going to add 1/2 cup of sugar. Once that's melted, we can just set it aside. Let it cool a little bit. So here we have 1/2 cup of sugar, 4 eggs. We're going to add just a pinch of salt. About that much. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
Now, my chocolate concoction is just about ready
Okay,
here.
so let's take it off the flame.
Where are we going to put it?
You know what? Let's just set it right on here.
You don't think that's going to burn Yeah, we can't do that. I'll put it over here. Is this hot too?
No, that one's hot too. Are we
We'll
going to
just let it simmer.
Okay, okay. Let that simmer. We'll just shut that off. Okay, we're adding here our ground walnuts. Oh, there you go. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, kind of flour. And now we're going to shut this off, and we're going to add in our melted chocolate with margarine.
All right, I've got that off to the side, ready to go here.
Okay, perfect.
Here, got it?
Uh-huh. And that's basically it for the batter. It's really, really, really very easy. I just want to get all the chocolate here.
What is the consistency that you end up with? How is it different from once you cook when you bake without flour? What does it feel like?
What happens is the cake actually has a very nice consistency because it's basically chocolate and nuts. It's a tort, and torts don't have flour in it. So, but this is it. This is the whole entire cake. It was very, very simple. So now we just pour it into our pan. And that's your cake batter. This goes in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes.
And I'm just going to
And-
slice a piece of this so they can see what it looks like.
That's the cake right
That's
there.
the cake right here, and it feels
Yeah,
more
no,
like
no, it's done.
it feels like almost like a piece of chocolate fudge.
Right. But if you want to sneak that back in there, and
All
we're
right,
going to
sure.
go ahead. We'll pretend you didn't cut that.
We're out of time. You go ahead and ice while I finish up here. Weezo's sponsoring its annual Mother and Child Luncheon May the 9th in Aventura. And if you want more information on that, or to get in touch with the South Florida chapter of Weezo, or to get this recipe in full, just call 305-861-8860.
Bob Mayer, you go ahead and ice while I finish up here.